Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to What If Deku Was Killer Sans. I believe it's like part 5. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to go back and look. So, at this time, it's part 4 or 5. I'm stupid, so I'm gonna have to go look. So as Deku was, standing up on the ledge, he heard footsteps. And he knows these aren't normal footsteps. He knows these footsteps. He tells, Air, make sure you keep on fighting. We need to get out of here soon. Remember, we're here just to cause a bunch of destruction. Tell the others to get ready to leave. I'll deal with these guys. Air says, right on it, boss. As he just teleports and then just grabs all the other people in his group and then just teleports out of there to the base. Deku's standing on the ledge with his tentacles out. As his brother Dream, Kirishima, and Bakugo get there. And they're all in a fighting stance as this black puddle appears on the floor in front of these two. Or these three, and Deku. Deku says, I didn't do that. They all get out of their battle stance and they just stand there looking as a person with a belt of colors across their chest and a big brown scarf and a person in blue battle armor with a bluish scarf pops out of the puddle and says, I guess we made it in time. Good. Deku says, who are you? You better not be interfering in my plans. The people introduce themselves. Hi, my name is Ink, or my name is Izuku Midoriya. You can call me Ink. I'm like a creator of AUs, I guess you could say, or the creator of the multiverse. Jacob would say, oh, so another god. Why don't you join me, creator? We can conquer this place. And Ink Deku says, I don't think so. I'm gonna stick with these guys and protect it. As he points towards Dream, Kirishima, and Bakugo. And Blue Deku says, yeah, I think I'll do the same. And no, by the way, I'm not doing an Ink or a Blue or even a Dream what if, so no comments about that, please. Thank you. So as these two stand by their side of Dream, Bakugo, and Kirishima, and they get ready to fight, Deku, hang on. As they get ready to fight, Deku says, If I have a god fighting against me, I think I need to even the odds. As Deku snaps his fingers, and someone in a white sweatshirt, black marks down their face, and blue eyes appear next to him. Then he says, meet my newest friend. I think you might know him, Ink. Ink looks at him in fear and he says, no, you didn't. You didn't release him from there. Blue asks, who is he? Who is he, Ink? As Ink says, that's 404. He's the most evilest being in the multiverse. How'd you know about him? How'd you find him? Deku says, oh, I have my ways to travel the multiverse. As I've already shown, he snaps his fingers. Killer, bloody, horror, and air appear right on the other sides of him and all around him. He says, I've already formed my group. I don't think I need to show you again, do I? As all of them but 404 warp back to the base. Oh, and Air. They just both stand there next to him on either side. Ink says, Air, you actually joined these two? Why? And Air says, I was forced into it. You really think I want to join this team? Ink says, so you're actually strong enough to actually bring Air onto your team? Deku says, yeah. But if you think about it, I'm actually helping him do his job, destroying this multiverse. Not only am I conquering it, I'm taking it over for myself. As Air looks at 404 and says, what do you do in here? 404 says, well, I'm here to do the same thing as you. I'm here to conquer the multiverse. I'm pretty much the embodiment of evil. And this guy right here helped me and said he can help me destroy it. There's only one thing that stands in my way. Ares says, oh, and who is that? 404 says, omnipotent. Deku. Nightmare would get or Nightmare Deku, or this Deku would say, would get a shiver down his spine and say, ugh, that guy, I hate him. The only way we're gonna need to get him is if we can get enough Sanses for the ritual. Deku says, oh, I got it. He snaps his fingers and says, Air 404, you two go together, gather a bunch of Sanses for the ritual. We're bringing him here, and he's gonna help us. Maybe he can help have some fun. There is an infinite multiverse after all. Let's see how much chaos we can cause. They say right. As they leave, and Ink says, no, you wouldn't bring him here. You're crazy. Blue says, what do you mean? And Ink says, if he brings that character here, he's essentially ending the multiverse as we know it. Not only for him, but for everyone. Deku laughs and says, that's exactly my plan. That's exactly why I brought up the ritual. We're ending this multiverse once and for all. And if you guys haven't got it by now, that is the final episode. Not this part. The final episode is a multiverse clash. So, if you guys don't know exactly what stanzas I'm going to be mentioning in the final part, I'll link in the description on the series finale the complete Wikipedia of all stanzas in every AU. You guys can go look at those and look up the names of every single stanza and know exactly which stanza I choose for my what ifs. So as Deku was waiting there, and he was deciding to fight them. He was fighting them by himself. It was a 5v1. Deku was holding his own, using his tentacles, teleportation, and his ability to regenerate. But he occasionally brought in Bloody, Horror, and Killer. And they would help him out, distracting the others. As when 404 and Air get back, they say, boss, look at this. As they bring out the 10 level 20 stanzas. Deku says, perfect, as he says, alright, now, kill him. And then kill a level 40 as well. As they did also have a level 40, but it was a pretty rare find. So they do so, and a giant red glow shoots into the sky. As you hear a voice that says, oh, it's good to be back. As he steps out of the red light and says, what universe is this? As Deku says, welcome to welcome to the universe of mine. My name is Deku Izuku Midoriya. You can call me Nightmare Deku. Welcome to the destruction of the multiverse. Would you like to join me? Omnipotent. I'm just gonna call him Omnipotent Deku. I'm not gonna call him Omnipotent Deku. So Omnipotent says, that is a intriguing offer you're giving me, but as he turns around to the red light as it's about to fade, he says, I'd rather not. As he walks back into the light and it disappears and he's gone. Deku gets angry and says, that bastard. He was our only chance. He was our one and only Trojan horse in this. Whatever. I'm still gonna end this multiverse forever. As he says, 404, you can leave if you want, but I'd still like it if you can join me for this multiverse destruction. 404 says, yeah, no thanks. I'm gonna go and look for my brother. Bye. As he just disappears into a little portal of his own. Eri says, "So what you gonna do now, boss? I know you wanted a god essentially with us again, but looks like our plan backfired." As Deku says, "Yeah, it did, but at least we showed them the essentials that we can actually gather what we need for that ritual. So this will be my goodbye, farewell gift to you and group." As Deku's tentacles come out of his back and he stabs into Bakugo and Kirishima into both legs as they fall down and they're screaming in pain, and Deku says, I hate it when they scream. As then Deku just rips off their arms and says, "Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go. I have business to attend to." As he grabs onto Air and they warp back to their base. Deku walks into his room and sits down on the couch and says, "That was the worst thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. Well, I'm gonna take a nap. Hopefully this will clear up my head." And this is where I'm gonna leave it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.